really proud of our start, to start 5-1, with some new members of our team. And I thought Tori and Ajane have done a good job as leaders. And we're still figuring a lot of things out, but we've have consistently defended so far. I wasn't pleased with our first half defense, but just overall, teams have struggled to get to 60 on us this year. And there's a lot of things that we can get better at, but I'm just really pleased with the start of the season and just our togetherness and connectedness. Today, mixed bag today, just very flat start. We kind of had a weird week with the game getting postponed, and I don't want to give us any excuses on that. But it was a weird week, and I thought Ayanna running the floor and bringing some energy in the start of the second quarter. Ajane hit a couple pull-ups, Tori hit some threes, and that finally kind of got us going a little bit. But I thought we kind of played a little bit too much on the perimeter. We'd done a good job against Binghamton of just living in the paint. I think we had 46 points in the paint, and today we barely had. It was 26 to 20 points in the paint. We just settled a little bit too much. Got blown by off the dribble a little bit too much, but we did what was needed to be done today.
Coach, it was really that second quarter, like you said, you guys got to a pretty flat start. What kind of things were talked about mid-court between the first quarter and the second quarter that really kickstarted that offensive spurt?
It was really more defense, because you get stops, you can start to push, and that was more of my thing. They were shooting in the mid-40s at the end of the first quarter. We'd given up rhythm threes, we'd given up drives downhill. For us, as our identity kind of forms, it's just defending will lead to offense. The first half too we got some good looks in the first half, but we kind of missed some open shots too. But they weren't like downhill playing with force. They were just kind of, hey, let's pass along the perimeter and take a semi-okay shot.
And what really sticks out from looking at the team stats here, offensive rebounds was huge, 18-8 there, and the second chance points, obviously 19-4 is a huge margin. So what do you have to say about your guys crashing the boards and really getting back up there?
That was the whole plan, was, hey, we can miss shots today, but we got to limit them to one, and we got to get second opportunities. Let's make it a math problem today, where even if we shoot 30%, and they shoot 50%, they're not going to be able to have success because we're just going to have more opportunities. That combined with taking a pretty good care of the basketball, we just got we took 21 more shots than them today, and we should. We're bigger, we're more physical. There's no we probably should out rebounded them by more, but 18 is a great number for the offensive rebound.
Hey coach,
hey.
Johnny Walker, Bonaventure newspaper. You guys haven't won a game by more than 30 since 2012. What do you think that means for your team's chances this season going forward?
I think each game's it's kind of its own story. So I'm happy we took care of business today. I'll say that. Clarion's a building Division II team, and we probably should win by this margin. And I'm happy that we didn't get tight. That first quarter we're a little flat. They make some shots, they're feeling good, and all of a sudden you could be tight. Where we just kind of were mature and respond with a 29-point second quarter. So more than the final margin, I'm more of the maturity and the connectedness we had to be like, okay, well, let's right the ship right now. It showed we had some leaders.
It's your guys' best start in a long time now, 5-1, and now you're riding a 3-game win streak. What can you guys take into Kent State as the week goes on? You guys don't have a game until Friday, so what can you guys take for that?
It's Kent's a great team. I haven't watched them, but they just beat UCLA. They are just an excellent team. Experience with size. We kind of built the schedule here where we've kind of we're cranking it up a little bit now in December. I think we're confident, and I think we've seen a lot of good things. But man, do we have to? We just talked in the locker room, about committing to ourselves and committing to each other. Of let's. We're super happy and thrilled with our start, but like now it's kind of phase 2 of the season, and we got to get better in on the ball defense, off the ball defense, rebounding, executing our offense, all of that stuff. But super proud of them to start, and now it's that next step we got to take.
And with the margin you guys won by today, you were able to get in basically the entire roster, get some minutes in there. So what did you see from the guys who didn't maybe get as much run previously?
Yeah, I thought B came in and Beyonce came in and flew around a little bit, got 2 offensive rebounds, 4 rebounds. She's still learning, but she's we're excited about her physical gifts. We just got to kind of teach her kind of teach her kind of where she fits in the system a little bit. I thought Nikki, got hot there for a little streak, which was good because she'd been struggling shooting the ball the last couple games. And she had some defensive errors early, and she came back in and was mature and attacked. And then Lexi Sinclair, this is the first game that she's actually been available. She kind of had a back injury for the last for the last 3 or 4 months. So for her to get in there, make her first shot, get to the free throw line, rebound, have an assist, no turnover, a steal, being plus 13 when she was in the game, like that's really encouraging.
Anything else?
Yeah, so this was a real close game through the first quarter, and then obviously you guys blew it up in the second. How important is it, especially going against stiffer competition in the future, to be able to score in bunches like that?
It is. I mean, it's number one. We got to have a better. Like we had a great start against Binghamton 8-0. We're feeling great about ourselves, and this game's a little bit. But yeah, you have to. Basketball, it's a cliche. Basketball's a game of runs, but it 100% is. And just to show that there are times we did it against Canisius a little bit in a streak. We've done it in different spurts where like if you can throw a little 5-0, 7-0, 9-0 run at somebody, 9-2 run at somebody, like you have to. Like those are those 3 to 5 minute stretches that are separators in the game, and that's something that we got to continue to do.